Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Maple-Baum podcast. Mark, how the fuck are you doing, man?
So duking. I'm enjoying myself a Heineken. Right now, we have a man who's probably had several Heinekens in his life and other various different substances. I don't know how to say that word. The beautiful and the graceful Julien LaCrosse. And the Maple-Baum podcast starts right goddamn now.
Yeah! We got... Oh, I clicked the wrong one. We got motherfucking Julien on the podcast. Audience, give it up for him. We really need to get an audience. That'd be so fucking sick. Me and Mark are trying to work on that, by the way. We're actually trying to do like a live show, Maple-Baum. And
that would be tight.
Yeah, but a lot to work on.
I mean, once we get the Maple, what we're gonna do is to get the more popularity of this podcast. I'm thinking about tagging 100 comedians every single time I put a post up for this. Whether they're on the show or not, I think if I tag 100 of them, that are just minding their own daily lives, or even a couple that are already dead, I think it's the best thing to do if you just randomly put them on there.
Looking for trouble.
What I'm trying to say is, like, the best way to promote yourself is by featuring others that are not part of it, that are not willing to share what you're doing.
How you doing, Julie?
Instead of tagging, like local event groups that are willing to, help their community with the events going on.
Mark,
why don't you just put some random fucking people that have no goddamn association with the project?
Don't be sorry, I'm enjoying it.
Mark.
Especially when one of them is dead.
Mark.
And he's probably in the afterlife going, I still got to deal with this bullshit? That's probably why he died in the first place.
Mark. We have a guest.
Oh, yeah, we got Julien LaCrosse, everybody. He's a local comedian, a beloved figure. He puts on many shows and many different things. I've been on a couple of them. Julien, I want to talk about your past, though. I want to go back into the day. You've been doing comedy for a little bit.
I have no fucking idea what he's going to ask you, so I apologize if it's anything stupid.
No worries about it. I can give some stupid answers to some stupid questions.
Well, I have accepted the fact that everything I'm going to go to places and say stupid shit. And that's what I accepted the fact of this year. Is to have no fear of saying stupid things, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I want to talk about your past, okay? You have I briefly have talked to you about this, and I want to talk to you about, you used to mingle with ladies of the night,
I sure did.
You gave me a website one time. I think it was called eroticdelights.ch. And I knew that was a very shady website when it's not a .com, not a .net, not a .eu, a .ch, which I still...
How sick would it be if it was a .org?
I mean, it involves organs.
What's this? I've never seen a website with it says .ch.
I've never seen one either. So I went on.
I've heard .com, .org, and .net.
Julien, we'll give you the floor. Talk about this website and how you knew about it.
All right, yeah. So this was actually the more, like, I don't want to say recent because it's not recent, but like, in the timeline, like Erotic Delights was like kind of around like before, right before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like 2019, 2020 time. And so Erotic Delights was like another version of what what My Red Book had been, what Backpage had been, Erotic Monkey, like all of these different websites.
Erotic Monkey, what the fuck? I never heard of that one.
You could basically, it would have ads for escorts, and then it would also have review systems for the escorts. And so My Redbook only existed until 2020 or 2012, but it had been around for since like the 90s, and it was like a big time. Like that's where all the working girls were on.
You know what I like doing? I like following the porn stars on their socials, and then they'll leave off a list of dates of what cities they're going to be at.
Yeah.
They're not performing anywhere. They're just like, they're just leaving their availability for where they're going.
I
Which
think
I
I've
find
talked
funny,
about this on the podcast before. One of my favorite Mark Maple moments was we were doing a show, and then afterwards, like this guy came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, thought you were really funny. Let's connect. Here's my Instagram." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And then Mark comes up, and he goes, "Oh yeah, man, me too. Here's my Instagram." He opens his Instagram. It's a girl fucking getting railed, like porn star, and he goes, and I just started laughing so fucking. He goes, "It's not what you think." He goes, "I follow porn stars," and the guy's like, "I got that."
Yes.
Yeah. It was like the funniest fucking thing.
Sorry, I'm not
at a cafe, and he's just like, "Duh."
I'm not a degenerate. I just follow these women that get paid to have sex. So, can you tell us any trials and tribulations or any fun stories about these whores?
Hey. Absolutely. So before I say anything, I just want to preface this with all of this happened over 7 years ago. These were all things that I did in my early 20s. I'm now 34 years old.
Oh, we think you're a good person now. Come on, just touch.
No.
And
these are just these. For entertainment purposes, these were stories of what allegedly took place.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So I've got a few of them. Here, I'm going to tell you a couple. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one I ever had was I was 22, right? And it was this girl that was posting on my Redbook all the time. I'd been watching for a couple months, and I didn't want to pull the trigger because I was afraid to order an escort. I was thinking about it, but afraid. And
you're like a newcomer going into open mics, going, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if
I don't know. Exactly. Yeah. Will they think I'm funny?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
but
if I should
the
get on.
payoff was amazing.
So, yeah.
Then you have the night where you bomb. You're like, I'm never fucking doing that again. But then you still do it.
The fucked up part is I did have a girlfriend at the time, and I was actually having sex regularly. So, nice. For me, it was at the time I thought it was just kind of a curiosity thing. But then as I did it the first time, and then I started to get deeper into it, I started to realize that there was something not right with me, and why I was being gravitated towards that, Yeah. And so the first time I ever did it, it was this girl that I had been looking at her ads for a month or two, and I finally reached out to her. It was an out call. So there's in calls and out calls. In call is when you go to the girl where she's hosting, at her hotel or Airbnb or whatever. Airbnbs didn't exist at that time, but it's an in call, and then out call is when she comes to you. So she did an out call to my apartment in Davis, California, and she was driving out from Roseville, right? And so she got there. We had made small talk. I told her I was nervous because it was my first time with an escort and this sort of thing, And to be honest with you, I could not get hard. I was not into it. And she
was this whiskey dick, or was this just I'm nervous about doing all this? Right
no, now? I was super nervous about all of it. And she was really attractive. She was a very cute girl. And she was very nice. And I was nervous because there's a lot of things. Number one, I was cheating on my girlfriend at the time, which I knew I should not have been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Was this relationship were you happy in this? Well, obviously, probably not. But
no.
I meant it's
no.
Which, you know what I mean? Did she at least deserve it?
What's funny is if you ask my friends, they'll tell you that she absolutely deserved it.
But you don't think?
But no. If I'm being completely honest, I actually feel very bad about a lot of the things that I've done in my past, including with that ex-girlfriend of mine.
Right.
She is not a good person, but I was like a major asshole to her. So like it was just a mess all around.
Right.
You know.
Hey, you're young.
So you're admittedly doing very bad things with a very bad woman.
Right. And actually, if here, let's add some comedy to this story. So at the time, I had been with that girl for about 4 years, right? And yeah, it was about 4 years, and I started to be unhappy because I started to notice that she was like kind of a bigot. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, like she hated gay people. And then she would make a lot of like comments about black people, and like that sort of thing is like always rubbed me the wrong way, always. And
so you went and got somebody to rub you the right way.
So
I had a speech impediment. White ray.
So you didn't like her bigotry, so being
right way.
It was
you went to the left and you got yourself a liberal amount of pussy on the side.
I did, yeah, I did. Okay. And to me, it was one of many reasons that I justified in my head for cheating on her. But like,
before you call us misogynist, if there's the two lady listeners, it's because she was being a bigot. Okay,
I hope to God, please tell me that the girl, like the escort you cheated on her with, was a black bisexual.
It was a black girl. Yeah.
Oh
we got one.
Yeah. She might have been bisexual. I don't know.
That's a bigger.
She very well could have been.
Oh my God! No. You gave her 4 inches and a mule.
Yeah, but so anyways, let me finish that story real quick. So the first time, like I was getting nervous and I couldn't really keep it hard or whatever, and
I think your dick is racist now that I think about it.
No. So then, she asked me, she's like, well, what do you want to do? I drove all the way out here. Like, what can I do for you? And I was like, I don't know. What can you do? And then she was like, do you need a haircut? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like,
does this get dirty or did she just trim your hair?
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
So she was like, yeah. She's like, I actually cut hair like for a living. Like that's my job. She's like, I got myself in the car. She's like, I can give you a haircut. And I was like, okay. So she went out to grab her stuff. She comes back in. We set up a towel like on the floor to catch my hair, and then.
You'd figure like if you got caught cheating and she lay down a towel and you're back, he was like, no, what are you talking about, sweet? She's just gonna give me a haircut.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what happened: is she's cutting my hair and we're talking, and while she's cutting my hair and we're talking, I'm starting to pop a boner. And so then I told her, I was like, hey, I'm actually getting kind of like aroused by all of this. I was like, do you still want to? And she's like, yeah. She's like, as long as we can finish, by this time. And I was like, okay.
That's the scary part when it's like I need to be out of here by this time because I gotta,
Yeah. So that was the first time. And it was very cool for me. Like I thought it was like very nice. The woman was very nice, and she was very. Oh man, she was bomb. Just super spectacular. Very, very. Very like nice on the eyes, and a sweet girl. She just
seems kind of nice in general too, because she knew you were nervous, so she kind of like kicked it with you, and then when you were ready to go, she goes, "All right, it's fine."
That'd be hot if like she was like shaving you too with one of those big ass like thin blades, and if she wanted to, she could slit your throat, like in that scene.
So close.
Yeah. I mean, if she wanted to, but. It's actually I'm going to go very racist with this joke. I'm just not going to go there.
Stop. But anyways, so and it's funny because my girlfriend at the time, she was out of town for like a week, right? And then so she comes back to town, like to home, and she's like, I didn't know you were going to get your haircut. And I was like, oh, I just decided one day. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I just wanted to get a haircut. It's hot, All right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a white. I mean, it's a halfway. I mean, halfway lies are great because you're telling the truth, but you're leaving out a whole lot of other stuff.
Right.
Do you have a joke about that in your stand-up?
No, I don't. So of the few experiences that I have talked about on stage, that's not one of them.
That should be one. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. I think I've like,
Even if you could
no pun
sprinkle it
intended.
into your joke that you already have, maybe, but
Right. Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
such
Well,
a
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
weird experience.
Yeah. It was. I was hooked after that, bro. It was game over.
Oh shit, you were sprung.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So here, check this out. So this was
He
like the
never
first
came
time.
back after that. He was sprung.
Dude, it was the first time, and then for like a week after that, even when my ex like came back from her trip, I was still thinking about like the prostitute. I was like, damn, like I was like, man, I gotta do that shit again. But
Question.
how?
So you
Yeah.
saved up money for the extra action on the side, is what you were doing back in the day.
What do you mean?
To pay for the prostitutes.
Oh, I didn't have to save any money. Like all the money that was coming in was my money.
Was it gambling money? I knew you were making a lot of money with gambling.
Yeah, it was poker. It was poker money.
I was about to say they aren't cheap, right? Like how much
No.
do they usually go for?
So that first time that I did it, it was $200.
How much was the haircut?
It was part of it because
okay.
Wow, what a deal!
$200. That's the price of a fucking
hey, that's a haircut in L.A. He got pussy.
Yeah, that's a haircut in L.A. I
This
mean,
man's winning.
Yeah, I know. That's the price of a used Sega Dreamcast. That's a great deal. So okay, so you used your gambling winnings. This is why I like your past, because it involves gambling and prostitutes. You used your gambling winnings for whores and also weed and all these various other things. How many times did you hook up with?
Shit.
How much? That's why I like your degenerate past. How many times did you hook up weekly or monthly with these ladies of the night?
I was doing it like 3 to 4 times a month, so like once a week.
Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking.
Yeah, and so check it out. So let me expand. So
you weren't. You know what? You weren't a hobbyist during this time. You were really into it.
I was. Yeah, bro.
You were doing the work, you know.
That's crazy.
I was doing the work, and you know what's crazy is like I was having relations with women that like regular women, like just like hooking up with.
So 3 to 4 times you're seeing various different ladies of the night during this
working women, yeah.
Working women. So, okay, we'll call them working women.
Yeah, so like it was never diagnosed, but like that's probably what sex addiction looks like.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that but so here's where the problem began. So at first, for like the first year, I was doing it like once a month because I had to sneak around my girlfriend I had to like make plans and like you do all this type of shit.
Sure.
So I was sneaking around, and then I was also seeing different girls, and I was getting
I
was getting super varied experiences from different ladies. Like some of them would be very nice women, and then some of them would just be like absolute like cracked out, like just fucking like
beat me
bad being here, like
beat me with this old. It would be like beat me with this old gateway computer. Come on, give it to me.
But so it was about like that for a year, but then I found out about the massage places, and that's where the frequency of like once a week started coming into play, because now I would hit up like the massage spots sometimes. I would go to like hit up the ladies on the internet sometimes. I went to like so massage parlors are called AMPs, right? Asian massage parlors. But in particular to Northern California, there is a subsection of AMPs within the escorting world called AAMPs, which are apartment Asian massage parlors. And what those are legitimate brothels like run by the mafia. And they're all over like the Bay Area. They're all over like Southern California also. They're all over like Sacramento. I mean, I don't know to this day if they still exist, but like 10 years ago, they absolutely did. And basically like you could just go in there and pay, you know, like $150 for 30 minutes with a girl. And, you know, again, your experiences will be varied because, you know, sometimes it would just be like a really, you know, attractive young lady who's like, you know, but it's like it's kind of sad because like they're trafficked, you know, like a lot of them don't want to be here,
Right,
you know,
right.
You
and
say
like,
this.
and
You say this with great shame.
yeah, oh yeah, bro. Yeah, like 1000%. Are you kidding me?
Why? You think he's like, I got another one? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it
but
almost sounds like you're just putting up stats. You're like, oh, right, I'm
well,
regularly going over these
I think
places
he's
now.
trying to express like how his sex addiction was. Is that,
right? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly, exactly. Because I was like basically spending like my money, like my
yeah.
disposable income to go do this when I still had free access to it
If
anyway
if
from like a girlfriend and you know like other girls that I was like fucking around with.
I mean, I look at it
Like
as like you're traveling. You know, you live here, but you can Anyway, I'm just kidding around. Look, it's terrible what was going on during that time. Is
if
what I'm.
you could like put it like a kind of a like number, like
yeah,
in total, like of your first experience to your last, how much
yeah,
money do you think you probably spent just on that
probably
alone?
between $30,000 and $40,000
Now we're talking, baby.
over the course of like 5 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of money. It was a lot
That's
of money.
that's
Well, I'm very happy that you are doing well for yourself now, and like,
Thank you.
yeah,
I'm in a much healthier place. I'm happy to say that you know I went to therapy. I really kind of worked on myself a little bit and got help and to understand like why I was doing the things I was doing. You know, at the end of the day, I had to take full responsibility for the
right,
fact that like I was hurting, and I was trying to like use that as kind of like um, masking from like the pain that I felt from like not having a relationship with my mother, the pain from like kind of feeling betrayed from like my girlfriend, although like I was an asshole too. So like I played my part in that. Just like lots of like pain and suffering that is kind of like my fault, but also a result of like the circumstances that I was in, you
trauma,
know, um, trauma.
yeah,
Exactly. But you know, I've worked on myself, and I'm sure you guys know me, so personally, you can attest. Now, I probably seem like I'm in a pretty like okay place,
right.
as compared to like 10 years ago when I was doing all this shit. I was not in a good place at that time, you know.
Well, that's amazing,
Um,
man. I'm glad you're doing a lot better for
thank you,
yourself because a lot of
thank
people
you. Yeah,
don't. I don't think a lot of people realize how bad like sex addiction can be. Like, like
big
so many
time.
people are like, oh, what you like to fuck? Wow, that's da-da-da. But it's like, listen to what
Yeah,
you just said. You're out 30 grand. It
yeah.
consumed your life. That's very
It
fucked. Like it's hard.
right,
It's like
right,
drugs.
and like it is like drugs, and like I can't stress it enough, but it's like you know the whole existence of like the escort or like that whole world, it you know it exists for so many different reasons. It's not just one because again, I was having sex regularly with like non-working women, and that still wasn't enough for me. Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
You like the
and like
thrill of it being like, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Exactly. And I was just like one person on that spectrum because on that spectrum, you're going to have dudes that are like virgins, like never ever hooked up with anybody, have no experience,
Yeah.
all the way to guys like me that just at the time were just really into fucking like all the time, no matter who we can get it from and how he got it, you
So
know?
Right.
you
So,
would say you have a compulsive personality, yes?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Um, I'm glad you're through it. I was joking
Thank you.
around, kidding a little bit, for a
Yeah.
second there,
It,
but
yeah.
it
It's
sounds
totally
like
fine to joke about.
you sounds like you're going deep into the heart of darkness when it came to that kind of stuff. You're cheating on somebody you're seeing, and you're
Yep.
seeing broken women, unfortunately, and
Yeah, and not only that, but there was also other things surrounding it that were like going into it as well.
gambling.
Gambling and drinking, drugs.
With the gambling,
Yeah.
do you still regularly do it? Do you do sports bets? Do you do cards? Do you what do you what?
No. I don't. Here's the thing: is like my game is poker, right? And like poker, you can learn to become good at so that you are like long-term sustainable and successful at it, meaning you can win on a consistent regular basis.
I sometimes watch those the poker shows. They have a lot of them on YouTube now, and I like the stars of them, you know, like
same.
The Mike Matasos, the Daniel Negreanos. Who's the guy that looks similar to me? What's the guy's name?
Oh, fuck. Phil Hellmuth?
Phil Hellmuth is my favorite to watch. One time there was some guy that just showed up. His name was Quattlebaum. I was like, what the fuck?
He literally sent it to me. He goes, do you know this guy? And I was like, no.
I saw that too. I was watching the World Series poker main event coverage, and I saw the same thing. I saw Quattlebaum on the fucking feeder table. I was like, yo, does Jordan know this guy?
It's gotta be somebody. Question with the gambling, because I know people that like, is this thing where it's like, okay, I'll throw in, okay, I'm gonna lose. I have this set amount of money I'm willing to lose. Were you the kind of guy that's like, you know what, sometimes in order to win, you got to lose a lot more, and you just keep on throwing in more money to get more chips when you're down?
Yes. So here's the thing, is like, if you're playing poker the proper like strategic way and following like proper bankroll management, you know, if you buy into a poker game, if you're doing it the right way, you should not have more than like, you know, 1, 2, 3% of your total bankroll like in play. And the reason why is because it's a game of gambling. You can lose, so you should be able to like buy back in. As long as you're making the sound decisions, the cards will follow as they may, and you should win more often than you lose.
Were you at the time drinking and/or on drugs and going bah?
So here's what was happening. Here's what was happening. I was following. I'd been playing poker sustainably up to that point for about 5 years. So I'd been making money consistently for like 5 years. And what would happen is I would go into like these really, really bad bouts of depression that were caused by in poker what's called a downswing. So you're like just losing. And when I would do that, I would start to play bigger games, and that would compromise a bigger portion of my bankroll. So that means the variance would be higher. And so when I play these bigger games, which I shouldn't be doing, I would be doing that as like an emotional outlet to like get out what I was feeling, not something that's like calculated and technical and unemotional, like playing poker. Like
you're trying to get high off winning off poker with what little money you have.
Right.
This guy's a fucking regular Artie Lang right now. These are checking all the boxes with whores and fucking gambling. Jesus Christ. I read 2 of his books. This shit sounds like it. All right, keep going. Okay, I want to hear more of this.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I got a splinter in my hand.
Yeah. So I would basically like, you know, I would play poker and like I'd be making money, but then like every so often I would get into these like bouts of depression, and I would try to fuck my way out of it and spend money there. That wouldn't help me feel better. It would make me feel better
at the time,
for 2 hours after I had sex. Yeah, for the 2 hours after I had sex, and then 3 hours later, I would just be like, why am I doing this? Or like, what, you know?
Were you card counting? Were you bluffing a lot? Were you kind of playing all over the place, being conservative when you have to be? How are you doing this shit back?
So no, I was playing it like legitimately. Like I was conservative and doing things like the proper way. And card counting is in blackjack, not in poker.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And so basically proper Julien was like doing it correctly for a long time, very like solidly, and keeping it all under wraps. But then when things would start to fall apart, I would play bigger games, which I shouldn't do, and that would result in bigger net losses that I would then have to climb out of. So I perpetuated like the cycle. You know what I'm saying?
I would figure the bigger games are with the more experienced players too.
Exactly. The bigger games that you play, the bigger stakes are with, you know, higher skilled players. And, you know, as a poker player, I'm not trying to be the fucking best guy at the table. I'm trying to make some fucking money. Yeah. So I could play with 8 suckers, and as long as I'm, you know, the 9th least sucker, I'm fine sitting in that poker game. Those are the games that I want to sit in. I don't want to sit with fucking Phil Ivey and Daniel Negreanu and fucking Mark Maple. I don't want to sit with the professionals, you know.
I'll play. I played a little bit of Texas Hold'em, a little bit. I mean, if it's a low stakes game, if we can get some comics together and if somebody's got a fucking table.
Yeah. I actually hosted a poker night here about 2 weeks ago.
I'll do it if I'm not booked on anything. I'll go. I want to play a fucking. poker.
Yeah, sounds good. Invited.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play poker.
You are invited if you want to come.
I just feel like
please come to the game. Please come to the games if you don't know how to play. And then
Andre Dawson actually was the big winner of that game. He won like $50 or $60.
Oh wow,
that's good. See, that's good if it's just like low stakes. People are just having drinks and kind of that shit.
That's exactly. The best part of that poker game was the table had a synchronized smoke break. So like once every like hour, all of us would get up and go outside and like take a puff of the bong or smoke stove or like whatever, and then we go back in and continue the game.
I imagine somebody like David Thorne is very bad with his tells.
So he wasn't in the game, but I agree with you. I think as soon as David has a good hand, he would just start giggling.
He starts twirling his mustache.
Yeah, exactly. Just, hey, Julian.
That's a really good impression.
Thank you.
Are the comics?
Should I play this hand or what?
That sounds just like him.
When Andre Dawson was playing, was he trying to read the other players? And he was just like, well, you look like, and you look like, and you look.
No.
Okay.
No. Dre was just playing very straightforward. If he's got a good hand, he was betting big. If he had a bad hand, he wasn't putting any money in.
Okay, fair
pretty standard. He won a lot because we were playing like a $20 game, but he won like a few like big hands where like somebody had a huge hand and he had like just a little bit better of the same like big hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't poker, but I did a Reno gig with Nick Michelson, and nothing was more exciting than watching a poor guy like him play fucking blackjack and be way up in money. And you're just like, you're broke. Just stop it. You don't please. I just kept going. I just kept going. No, you're good. He's like, no, I got this. I'm going to keep this set amount of money.
I felt so bad for Nick. We did what was it? Like a corporate thing together. And we had to dress like in like not suits, but like nice, whatever. And we did our sets, but they're like, yeah, you guys are free to like party with us and whatever. It was, you know what I mean? And they had poker tables there, and they gave us both. I think it was like it said $20 chip. So we're like, cool, we can start out. And I didn't play, so I just gave it to Nick. I was like, hey, go crazy. I know you like to play. So I'm like, my family was there because it was like a friend of ours event, and we're all hanging out. It's like 2 hours later. And I'm like, and Nick's still at the same fucking table.
Yeah.
And I think he was playing 21 or what is that? Blackjack?
Blackjack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so illiterate with it. But he had like, and Nick can correct me, but he had a lot, like at least $100, $200. And I'm like, look at you. And he goes, dude, I'm on a fucking roll right now. He was so fucking happy. And then we discovered the chips aren't money. It's just the higher like money you have in poker, you get to put your it's how many tickets you get for this raffle to win something.
Oh,
and he was fucking mad. He was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He thought he had like money, and I'm like, "Oh, I feel so bad." He's like, "Fucking, I don't want to fucking play anymore."
Nick gets mad when it comes to money.
I was mad too because I was like, "He's like, really? Like, this is not money at all?" They're like, "No, you can win like this stereo or something." He's like, "Fucking."
Yeah.
I felt so bad because I thought it was money too because it says 20. Like they said $20.
$20. Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, that's just like okay, we're having a cute little game. I don't want to get into it. Hey, you used to do sports betting. I remember that one time we were in Chico. That was a bad night. That was the night I got. And I'll tell you later what happened to me that night. And you were like, no, you weren't Chico. I remember you told me earlier in the week. Yeah, you're at Players. You told me early in the week. You're like, hey, I'm gonna bet like fucking $300 the Giants are gonna beat the Dodgers in this playoff series. Yeah, I got money on it right now, and it came down like Game 7. I was in Chico. I was messaging you. I was like, because I was watching. I was watching the game at the sports bar I was at, and everybody was so rowdy and going crazy. I'm not a Giants fan at all. I'm an A's fan. And I was just like, I just hope they win because I don't want Julian to lose all of his money. And they lost. And I was like, wow, nobody's having a worse night than Julian right now. And that was the night I got arrested for a DUI.
Wow. That's hilarious. So first of all, the amount that I lost on that series was $700. Wow. Second of all, it's hilarious that you lost like $10,000.
Oh yeah. I got lost way. You know what I blew? that night?
1 point something.
0.09. Missed it by 1 point.
Wow, that's a bad beat.
That's a bad fucking goddamn. That's a bad beat right there.
That is a bad beat.
Yeah,
bro.
I had
So close.
I had pocket aces and I fucking still lost.
You lost a 9-10 offsuit, bro.
Yeah, 9-10 offsuit, dude.
It happens.
Dude. I hired a good lawyer and I got to reduce down to a wet reckless. Thank God, but still, I still lost a shit ton.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. All right, do you still do any sports gambling, or do you just do a little bit, or not anymore?
No, not anymore.
Do you even do any gambling at all? Any blackjack, anything
listen,
like roulette?
Mark.
He's done. Yeah, that's it.
No, I don't. I think the most. So like I do.
I checked your Twitter. By the way, your Twitter is all just poker commentary.
Yeah. It's because I do love poker. Like I do watch the stream still, and actually, like a lot of my close friends from poker I still talk to on a day-to-day basis. In fact, one of my best friends, who is like one of the best poker players I know and one of the best around, he had like his biggest losing day on Friday. He lost $64,000.
Wow.
On Friday. And today we like talked about it on the phone, and he's like, "Yeah, I lost $64,000." He's like, "How about you? How you doing?" And I was like, "Dude, somebody paid me $10 to do some stand up, bro. It's fucking sick."
In the grand scheme of things, getting paid a couple of drink tickets and $10 to do a show in front of 5 people, fuck it. Who cares? It's gonna be worse.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little worse.
Yeah. But I don't do any gambling. I do kind of do some things that you can maybe consider gambling, but it's like a little bit like for instance, I like to speculate on Magic the Gathering cards, so I'll buy them when they're cheap and then anticipate them going up to sell for a profit later. That's a form of gambling.
Smart, strategic, yeah.
But it is. But I do some loose. I do some loose betting.
When I do it with my Pokemon cards, I'm a fucking pussy.
I mean, there's nothing cool about Magic the Gathering. I believe they're both uncool. So
Magic the Gathering is the best game ever created, and oh my goodness, it's the best game ever created, and you don't know what you're talking about, Mark Maple. Okay?
You're wearing a Pokemon shirt as well.
I sure am.
Yeah.
Here, real quick, let me just show off. See, like all of these right here, I paid 25 cents each for these, and I've been selling them on eBay for the last year for like $6.
That's good. That's like
profit.
Right. So this is one that paid off, but there's like 100 that I failed with. You see what I'm saying? So it's gambling. Yeah.
You should just create merch and sell stickers at shows and shit if that's the case.
Yeah, I actually I'm in the process of getting some stickers made right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you do you have the whole honestly mood and all your mics and shows and shit that you do. I feel like you would sell it a lot.
All right.
I would. I think you're right too. Thank you.
All right. So no more gambling. No more whores. Still booze a little bit, just a little bit. Toot your horn a little bit.
Jesus.
Okay, he's all about Jesus. You still do the cross-dressing. I know I've seen pictures of you wearing a dress before.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do some more of the dressing in clothes that I find comfortable during fall.
You going to turn this into a show? What's going on here?
I'm in.
No one's ever told me to turn it into a show. I will say this. I think that the drag community might get a little bit mad if somebody like me did that. And I'm not trying to disrespect any of them because I'm friends with some of them. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I totally understand how that comes off because I'm like I'm sexually on the spectrum. I'm not straight, but I'm like, in between straight and a little gay. Like, it's like, yeah.
But isn't cross-dressing I again, forgive me, I'm still learning a lot, but isn't cross-dressing considered drag? Or is drag like when you like put on a show? You know what I'm saying?
I guess the drag would be the show, and then cross-dressing is just like if you're biologically male wearing like women's clothing, or maybe if you're biologically female wearing men's clothing.
What if you call it a beginner's guide to drag, and you call it Drag Me a Hell, a drag comedy show?
It would be a sick name for a comedy album. Just be like Drag Racist.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
I think you should ask other dragsters. I don't know what to call them.
did. Well, they're drag queens. That's what they are.
Drag queens. Okay, I like dragster.
I did have a conversation with two about like because like I actually don't mind like doing it. I actually find it to be like pretty liberating and comfortable. Like for instance, like I know this is gonna sound like a terrible reason to like wear a dress, but like you get so much freedom in your balls like when you're driving. And like for me, I'm poor. I don't have AC in my car, and I can't get it fixed, and I don't have the money. So like wearing a dress is like really it's flowy and it's like comfortable, and it's like that's exactly why I like wearing a dress because it's comfortable. It's,
Question.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a good medium. I have a good alternate to all of this. Okay. All right.
All right.
Did you ever watch that Simpsons episode where Homer he went up to 400 pounds to be declared disabled?
No.
Well,
I know
okay,
which one
where
you're
he
talking
wore,
about.
yeah, and he wore a muumuu. Huh? You ever think about wearing one of those?
No, but maybe
What's
I should
a
give it a
muumuu?
try. It's like the old woman nightgown.
Yeah, just put a muumuu. It's just a big like what the big women from Hawaii wear, you know?
Yeah, it's lacy. It's nice.
It's
Yeah.
not a dress.
Flowy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sort of
Third
a dress.
picture when you look up muumuu on Google. Third picture, like Homer Simpson.
It's Homer, it's one of my favorite fucking episodes. He did that because he wanted to become disabled so he can work from home.
Wow. That's actually maybe I should get a muumuu then. That sounds
Honestly,
like a
it's
solid
just like a
plan.
baggy dress.
Yeah.
Comfortable. I bet it's really comfortable.
I don't think anybody would give you flack for that.
Julian, you should totally like get one, like, or just if you make your first special, get like a Marilyn Monroe shot of like your dress blowing up, and you're like, ooh, you know.
Yeah, it's the honestly moo-mooed.
Honestly, moo-mooed. That's pretty good.
Honestly, muumuu.
Thank you.
Hey, Jordan, you got anything? What do you got?
I was gonna say we are near the end, like where the mark is. Just letting you know.
Okay.
I was gonna say too. I didn't get to ask very quick. So you said you're like how much the sex stuff costs. How much do you think you might have spent overall in gambling?
That's hard.
Because it's kind of like random, right?
Well, no, because like I was making money, so I was up. I was up like every year. I'd be making anywhere from like 40 to 60 grand annual.
You know what I hate is when the degenerate gamblers, and I've seen this on social media a few times, where they post their winnings, or like their big thing like chips or like the picture of like them winning on like a UFC bet. And I'm always thinking to myself, they don't fucking post anything when they lose. They don't post shit.
Where are they gonna post them with nothing? Like,
yeah, exactly. But so it was like overall, I was like up like consistently. But the last time that I really gave it like the old college try, which was like, during the pandemic, like I lost like probably $13,000, $14,000.
In the grand scheme of things, that's like nothing compared to the prostitutes. So it's not that bad.
I think you've lost more money than I've ever earned in my entire life. Like, I'm hearing these numbers and I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't even make it close to that a year. Shit.
It is crazy to think like, man, he could have bought like a fucking Subaru or some shit. It's like he could have fucking.
No, I was like I was like 20 years old, bro, and making money playing online poker, and I was just like, I was such a moron with like the little money that I was making. It wasn't even much, And that's the thing too, is like I was super lazy about it. Like I would play online like 15, 20 hours a week, and I would make like 3 or 4K a month. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like, bro, if I like just applied myself and like actually like did it like full time, I could have made like so much more money.
Did you work on top of that as well?
What's up?
Like, did you have a job on top of doing that as well?
No. That was my job. That was
Charlie Hustle right there. That's Charlie Hustle right there.
Yeah. Like I probably make like a little over $1,000 a paycheck. So that's like what?
Yeah.
Almost, let's say like under $3,000 a month. So you're
Yeah.
like, for me working a full-time job, you were doing poker and making
Yeah.
more. That's insane.
Yeah, and I was doing it at home too. Like here, actually, let me like give this story because this is like part of it or like the background. So I graduated high school when I was 16, and I went to college when I was 16. So I started in my freshman year at UC Davis when I was 16 years old. I didn't want to be there because like my mom was like forcing me to kind of go to college and like go, get educated quick so I can go out there and get a job and like start making money. Like that's what she was hoping I'd be programmed to do, and it wasn't because like as soon as I got to college, I'd been playing Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon for like 8 or 9 years up to that point. So the natural progression for me was poker, and I didn't have any fucking money. My mom was like trying to have me get a job at like Target on the weekends, and I was like, I'm not working for $9. Yeah, I was like, I'm not working for $9 an hour. Get the fuck out of here! Like, what?
Get the fuck out of here! Anyway, I'm gonna see my prostitutes and lose money.
So my freshman year of college, I was like a pre-med, like a chemistry major or some shit, right? And I was like not going to class. I was just staying in my dorm room playing online poker, like learning how to get good at poker, like that whole like year. And that first year when I like failed out of college, just playing poker, that's when I started gaining weight too. I probably lost maybe like, I don't know, $1,000 to $2,000 throughout the year total, like trying to like learn how to get better at poker. But then sometime around like, the 11th or 12th month, I had a profitable month. I was all of a sudden I won like $500 for the month, like playing these like penny games on the internet.
So the first like 11 months you're open micing, and then finally you got a few gigs, and now you're feeling good.
So like
exactly. So I got kicked out of school. I went back like during the summer because it was like kind of easy to get back in because you fucked up, right? So I got back in, but then like I dropped out again basically at the end of my sophomore year because I was starting to make like a couple grand every month just playing online poker.
Wow. Oh, so you said 16? Like, are you like a genius or what's up? Like you?
No. I will say this. A lot of people say I'm very smart. A lot of people do, kind of like mark me as like above average intelligence, and I have a hard time trying to be like humble or really even truly understanding if I'm
not one of them, by the way.
Higher intelligence. What's up? Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine. Fuck you too. No, but basically like from a young age, I have kind of been branded as like somewhat of a gifted, mind. But like the problem is that like I'm a fucking slacker, dude, and I'm also like for a long time I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. Not only am I a slacker, but like I've always like done things outside of what is considered like normal structure and normal routine, and for me it kind of created like a chaotic man, like in my 20s. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was chaotic.
What's good about that though is, I mean, you're in your 30s now. Hopefully you don't slip back into the world of escorts and gambling and all that kind of shit. So you've learned, you have scar tissue. You have learned from your mistakes. As you see the ad campaigns for gambling, they say gamble responsibly and that kind of shit. So you know when to hold them, you know when to fold them now. So
can I add something to that?
Yeah.
So basically, from a young age, I'd been programmed to like only want to make money playing poker, right? Yeah. And my entire life, ever since like 17 years old, I haven't been able to get away from that until this last time we had the poker game, and it was like a $20 game, and it was social, and we were drinking and having a good time.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever felt myself gambling responsibly and for leisure.
Yeah. You're just bullshitting with friends. You're just like, okay, it's 20. I mean, if I lose 20 or 30, it's like, okay, that's fine.
That's what happened. I lost $15.
Whenever I go to Reno or Vegas, I sort of cry. I go to blackjack and I go, here's $50. If I lose it, great. If I get a little bit of money, awesome. I went to Reno last time. I lost all $50. I was like, I don't care. I had a fun time. Before that, I was up 40. like a pussy. And I was up 40. He was like, whoa, all right, I'm done there. That's going to buy me a few drinks tonight. All right, I'm done. Free money. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fuck yeah.
I mean, sports betting, it's okay if you don't overdo it, if you know how much you're going to leave with. But when you're depending on it for dear life, for fucking the Colts to cover the spread, you know, have you ever seen Uncut Gems, by the way? That's a great movie.
I have seen it, and it is a great movie.
Yeah.
I agree.
I love the ending. I'm glad he won big, and that was it for him.
Have you ever seen Two for the Money?
Shit. Was fucking McConaughey in that one?
Matthew McConaughey and Al Pacino.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, bro. It's a football betting movie.
I never seen Rounders. That's the one I got to check out.
Oh, Mark Maple, you're fucking up, bro.
That's the one I hear.
Rounders is a good movie, even if you're not into poker.
Yeah, that's the one I got to hear. Somebody told me it was based off Norm Macdonald.
No.
You guys ever see Shark
Tale? Norm Macdonald loved poker, but he was never good at it.
No, Norm Macdonald. Yeah, I've seen the clips. He always lost every time. Yeah. No, he was crazy into sports betting. He betted on the fucking Bulls and Jazz series. He betted high on like them like scoring a bunch of points, and every game was like 75-72 final.
Yeah.
So he was
living on every fucking.
He was gonna break his legs. I mean, shit. Anyway, we gotta film fucking the remake of Dirty Work. You and I.
Bro, would we be able to? Because the guys that were in charge of it are like dead, except for.
I mean, we don't. It doesn't have to be an official movie. We can have Joe Con-Yu play as the dad. And shit.
Yeah, like hey, like don't tell him, Mitch.
I just like the scene where they're like he's watching he's watching the workout video,
the fitness video,
and he just goes, "Hey, Pop, how you feeling?" Like I'm doing okay, son. I'm doing okay, but I'd be feeling a lot better if you brought me home a whore.
Yeah, if you brought me home a whore.
I don't know.
Good Lord.
Well,
I'm in whore heaven.
We'll have Nick Michelson. Make the fucking Chris Farley cameo.
Stevie C.
I got to find a part from Nick Michael. I got to find a part for everybody, Jordan, everybody. I don't know. Shit! Time is going by. Hey, we're gonna wrap up soon, right?
Yeah, we're there.
Okay,
I told you earlier.
All right. Okay. What we do is we end every podcast with a series of this or that questions. Okay. All right. So basically, you got to be adamant and pick one. You can't be 50-50 on this shit. You got to be adamant and pick one. Okay. This or that questions. All right. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, fucking burping up right here. All right. The first one's easy. Okay. Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Wow.
Easy. I fucking love bacon. I'd suck dick for bacon. Straight up.
I
don't give a fuck, Mark. Go ahead.
I know bacon is going to kill me, and I'm okay with it.
Same. Agreed. Straight up.
Sausage is bigger though, and you have to dump it in the maple syrup. So with that alone, I got to go with sausage.
See, so you said sausage is bigger, and you looked at me like, oh, that was gay. That was more gay than what I just said.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Okay. Sometimes the bacon's that flippy wilted shit too.
Bacon's better, bro.
Bacon's way better.
Crispy. You can have it crispy. You can have it not like.
Bacon is versatile. You could put bacon in your breakfast. You could put it in a sandwich.
We're just talking about breakfast.
No, you didn't say it. You didn't.
No, fuck with me. We know what the context of the question is. Okay. Oh, we're not talking about that shit. Okay.
Is a BLT a sandwich or a salad?
You're not gonna put sausage. You're not going to put sausage in a goddamn hamburger, all right? Okay?
If a sausage replaced bacon in a BLT, it would be the worst fucking sandwich on the planet.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Watch me try. Mark,
you're outnumbered here. It's 2-1. Bacon is supreme, bro. Sausage is good, though.
Loves bacon.
Sausage is good. It's just not bacon.
All right, that's a good point. He's a fucking Jew who likes bacon. That's going against his heritage. Okay, I didn't really think of it that way.
My ancestors were like looking down on me, and I'm like, "This is delicious."
I like a BLT sandwich, so go to hell. Okay.
Same.
I'll eat that shit in Jerusalem. I can't say it.
Bro, I would eat a BLT at Auschwitz, bro. Bro, they'd be like, yeah, and here's the death camps. Be like, we get a sandwich. Like,
Oh, fuck, that's God damn it. These Germans have crispy lettuce and ripe tomatoes. They know what they're doing. Jordan, what do you got? What's your question? What's your question?
Mine's like not like really funny. It's actually like an actual like question. If you had to, like, it's by force in some way, you have to become an LA comic or a New York comic.
Oh, easy.
What'd you pick in?
I'll let Julian go first.
Easy.
Fuck, I just thought of something. Or you go for it. Sorry, go.
New York, without a question. New York, not even close. New York, 1,000 times more than LA.
Wow. Okay.
Shit, with me, I kind of know a couple people down there, like 3 or 4 or something like that. I have probably leads over at LA just in case to bail me out. But if we're going really hypothetical, I like that gritty fucking New York comedy. That's the shit I gravitate to. Those are the podcasts I listen to. Those are my favorite comics that I watch regularly. I love me some Louis C.K. I love me some Dave Attell. I love me some fucking Bill Burr. I love me Rich Voss.
Joey Diaz, bro.
Joey Diaz. He's now in New Jersey. I like the grit. I like Sam Morrell. I like Joe List. Those are my favorite comics.
Joe List is phenomenal, bro.
Those are my favorites. I like comedy with a little bit of dirt and grime on it and a little bit of real to it. So
same.
So we
fuck. I'm in the wrong comedy scene. So I have leads in LA. I have maybe a few people that can help me out, but
fuck all that.
I love New York style comedy. I think all the roast battles are based out of that shit. So
I believe so, yeah.
And they have the better podcast, the LA comic podcast. It's like listening to fucking supermodels.
Can I share my reasoning why?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the reason why I would go to New York. Like all the time, not even LA in the mix. Just go to New York. Number one, I'm a night owl. And New York has like a pretty vibrant nightlife where like the bars stay open until 4 a.m. Right? The comedy clubs and like the bars and comedy shows are running all night. Right. If you're the type of comic that likes to hit like 7 mics in one night, or go do like 4 shows in a night and whatever, like grind it out, you could do that. And like the reason that's good is because you get the repetition of going on stage and going on stage and going on stage.
Well, I will say that LA, they have all kinds of, I've been there a couple of times. They have all kinds of crazy open mics. It's pay to play. You got to pay $5 to get onto each one,
Right. Yeah.
But it's during the day where nobody's there. So
yeah. So that's number one for me in New York is like, I just feel like I personally would like that because of nightlife. Also, I really thoroughly enjoy the actual art of like telling a joke, whether it's a one-liner or a story, or whether it's like riffing or like whatever. Like I am like super interested in actually doing stand-up comedy. I love it. I study it. I do it. All this type of shit. I don't get that same type of feeling from LA because I feel like there's parts of LA where that matters, but most of it is like people trying to get their big break in Hollywood, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But for my experience and my journey as the fucking stand-up comedian that's like looking to go and like do the shit where it matters, New York is where I'd want to go because I feel like that's where it matters.
I just want to say,
if you want to tell jokes.
I just want to say very briefly before any better comics are listening to this, and like, you assholes wouldn't make it in either one. I know that they're both very, very hard, both New York and LA, to break through and break into the next level. So before anybody goes, you fucking asshole, what the fuck?
Anything's possible if you just keep going on stage.
If you keep at it, who knows what the fuck can happen?
I always hate those fucking douchebags that are like that because it's like, cool, okay. Now what happens now?
Like, and then you go do it, and it's like, oh.
And then they're like, you don't belong here, and it's like, oh, but you said I couldn't do it, but now I'm doing it, but now I don't belong here.
I gotta say this. I gotta say this. When I went to the Comedy Store and the fucking feel good story of 209, right? Saul was working the door, and he's like, "Come on in, you're a comedian." It made me feel very nice. It just was like,
that's great.
That felt
that's awesome. Yeah.
That felt very nice. But hey, not everybody has sweet, amazing stories like Saul, but what he's doing over there is fucking insane.
That's cool.
I was gonna add on to your New York thing, Julian. One of my favorites is T.J. Miller, and he literally lives in New York City. He moved from L.A. He has 2 houses, one in L.A., one in New York, and he literally even says New York is the best because he's like not like one of the best, but he's like a known guy. He says in L.A. half the time if like Bill or a bigger guy like whatever Bill Burr or somebody, he'll even get bumped. And he's like, but when you're in New York, he goes, everybody fucking gets up. He says he can do like 12 shows in one night. Yeah. So I would pick New York too, like 100%.
I would take New York. And to be honest with you, I already got plans to like go out there hopefully next year and like just maybe like do a week or two just doing stand up because that's cool. I really want to. I want to experience it so bad.
It's on my bucket list.
So same. So yeah, New York unequivocally, fuck LA. Nothing wrong with being there, but for me personally,
both of them give me anxiety. But yeah,
for me personally, forget about LA. I'm going to New York.
All right, I got a question. Here we go, a very quick one. Let's make this quick. Now, in their prime, they're both hot 60-year-old women now. Okay, both hot 60-year-old women now. I have a feeling I know what you're going to answer, Julian. Okay. In their prime, who would you rather? Michelle Pfeiffer or Jennifer Tilly?
Wow. You know what? You're going to hate me. It's got to be Michelle Pfeiffer, bro.
Whoa, what the fuck? Really? Okay, I think I know what you're going to say next, too. Go for it.
Yeah. It's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Was it because she was Catwoman when she was in fucking Batman Returns in that fucking outfit?
No. Michelle Pfeiffer's character in Dangerous Minds, like the dude, bro.
Was her at her hottest?
Bro, I was like 5 years old, and I was like, this shit is sexy, dude. Like,
it was Michelle Pfeiffer and who else?
Jennifer Tilly. You may not know who that is.
Jennifer Tilly.
In her prime, when she was in Bound.
Or Liar Liar.
Liar Liar 2. She looked pretty good in that movie, too.
She's got an excellent voice also. Her voice is super sexy.
I'm going Michelle.
Fellow poker player, too.
Yeah, she's been with that dude, Phil, for decades.
Phil Locker.
Longer.
Yeah. All right. Fuck. Everyone's going to get mad. Dude, we're going to get hate mail for this one because I'm going to go with Michelle Pfeiffer. And look, Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly in her prime when she was in Bound, that's fuck that rack. But and that's my type. That's what I like right there. A little bit thick, got kind of the goth look and all. That's my type. But Michelle Pfeiffer and Batman Returns, fuck, that's like the hottest woman ever.
She also very hot in Batman Returns.
All right, Jordan, we got to make these last two quick.
I was going to say, I think we need to wrap it up because I have to go to dinner.
All right, we'll make this last one quick. Okay, one answer. Okay, one answer only. Okay, last question. Creep van or casting couch?
Oh, okay, I've done this one several times.
So. Who's going to go first?
I mean, he does it. Every one of our guests, he does this. So everyone knows.
I'll let you go first, Julian.
Creep van.
Okay, I'm going to go casting couch because Ryan Holloway said a casting couch could maybe lead to good things. Now, creep fan is just not good at all.
No, I take the creep fan.
All right, creep fan is okay. Hey, Jordan,
I like fucking in cars. What can I say?
All right, that's good. Okay, fair enough. All right, we got to wrap up.
I would say the couch. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we got to wrap up. Julian, let us know what upcoming show you got. Where can they find you? What the fuck?
All right, check it out. I am on Instagram at Julien LaCrosse Comedy. That's JULIEN LaCrosse, just like the game, comedy. I'm also on Instagram at Honestly Mood Productions. We are doing open mics at Henry's Lounge in Sacramento, California, every Monday night.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're doing showcases at Henry's every Wednesday night, featuring local and touring comedians from out of town.
I want to come back. So
that's every Wednesday night. You can, definitely, no problem. And then what else we got? We got the show in El Dorado Hills this Friday at 36 Handles, which is going to have me, Jackie Pearl, Alvin Duke, Ozzy McNaz, David Rodriguez, David Thorne doing the sound. He's probably going to do a spot too. And then what else do we got? I'm going to be headlining in Chico at the end of the month. September 30th. I'm going to be on a show. Jessica James booked it, but it's going to be me and Defunct the Legend and comedian Mustafa and Lizzie Bowen, which is going to be massive in and of itself because I fucking love comedian Mustafa.
We love Defunct.
I do love Defunct.
I love Defunct too. I'm just fucking.
He just, it's like, bro, don't do the tagging shit. Like, come on.
People mess up. People make mistakes.
Yeah. It's all good. But anyway, so there's that, and then I think that is it. So there's a lot going on. Also, check out my open mic at McNally's in Oakland on Tuesday nights, 7:30 p.m. I host it once a month, but if I'm not there, Jacob Sider is the host. Jacob Sider is a funny dude and very awesome, so you guys should check that out. And first Fridays of every month at Blunts and More in Oakland, California, we do a stand-up comedy show, booked open mics, so there's featured comics. We had this last one on Friday, and it was lovely, so come out to that. Thanks for letting me plug all that, you guys. I appreciate
outside
it.
of the lovely Oakland outside the lovely Oakland Coliseum. Me, I'm my upcoming shows, Bricks and Hops, first Friday of every month. Those shows just keep getting bigger and badder and better. Go to that damn show. Graffiti Comedy, September 8th, everybody. It's my show. It's my baby. That's the one I care about. That's the one I'm trying to grow from the ground up. And we have outrageous lineups. It's comedy where you got to take chances. It's comedy that's going to rip your face off. That's a fucking show you should go to. $10 fucking BYOB. Get your ass over there. Follow me at Madman Maple on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I feel good. That was a good fucking plug. Jordan, what do you got?
Wait, real quick. Can you book me on your graffiti show, please? Thank you.
Pretty soon.
Yeah,
I don't do it every month. I don't do it every month.
Every other month, so it's always
every other month.
Fuck.
Hear me out a little bit. I know a lot of comics want to be on that show.
I was hanging out with my friend Mark Maple. Mark.
I'd like to get you on subject line too. Whenever you find a subject that you want to do.
David Thorne is most pissed at me for not putting me on that show, so I gotta put him on first.
Hey, what the fuck, Mark Maple?
Literally, he was like, "What?" He saw the lineup. And he's like, "What the fuck?" You've talked to angry David Thorne.
Oh yeah, David Thorne got mad at me last week because we started a comedy show 5 minutes after I said I would. He was like, "Come on, Julian, we gonna start or what?" I'm getting pissed off. Like, what are you getting pissed off about, bro?
Pissed off, David.
I bought him some fries, and he was like, "Okay, I was just a little hungry."
Pissed off, David Thorne's my favorite.
My same shit as always. Jordan Q-Baum, QBAUM on everything. Go check out my new solo podcast, Bombarded. I just uploaded my second episode today, where I read crazy Reddit stories. And then shows. I have Finnegan's on the 6th, free open mic. I don't have the location yet, but I'm going to be doing a fundraiser in Loomis, California. Check that one out. And then I am also going to be hosting the open mics at Comedy Spot on September 10th, October 8th, November 9th, and December 17th. So if you want to come see your boy working on new material. Then September 13th, I'll be at Knightson Saloon at Knightson, California. Never heard of Knightson ever. Never even knew it existed, but I'm going to be there.
I'm on that show, and I'm credited as the N More part of the lineup.
And then September 17th, I'm going to be at the Callback
Bar.
Sucks
to be in the N More. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll be at the Callback Bar doing the Dress to Kill show. Amy Thompson's putting it together. We have to dress up really nicely and kill it with some jokes. That's all I have right now. The other stuff is to be determined, so I don't want to say it until it's official. And then, just check out all my additional information on my website, qbombcomedy.com.
I'm also at the Callback Bar September 24th.
Has anyone given you your flowers for your judging the last roast battle, Mark Maple?
Oh, why, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, you killed it. That I really... Not only did I enjoy your commentary before my battle, when I was just in the crowd, but then specifically during my battle, your commentary made me lose my mind.
I think at one point I was like, Julian, his last joke bombed, but that's okay because Adam Pease is used to standing next to one.
I need to get back into the roast battle, man. I've been watching.
I'll say this: judging is the easiest thing in the world because you're literally sitting on your ass drinking a beer. You have no pressure. You're next to two other very good judges who are funny, so you don't have any pressure at all. You're just making fun of people, and it's like, who gives a fuck? So you don't have to worry about anything. It's like
that's why Mark Maple is a real fucking comedian.
There you go.
I worry about a lot of shit, but that night I was like, whatever. I mean, if I'm not great, these other two people are gonna be funny, so whatever.
Nah, man, you got the best way to have a great time is to not give a fuck, and that's where a lot of good comedy comes from.
That's what I got to do more of. I got to take that advice. We got to wrap up. I wish you all continued success. Jordan, you want to say anything?